Let's take the territorial explanation as an example. To illustrate, we turn to some lines on maps. If Ukraine and Russia fight a war to a complete military conclusion, there are many different possible post-conflict borders. Here, everything to the west stays Ukraine, everything to the east becomes Russia. Or maybe Russia will turn things around and capture a whole lot more land, leaving us with this border. Maybe things will stay roughly like they are, leaving only partial gains for Russia. Maybe Ukraine's counterattacks will be extremely successful, and Ukraine will re-establish something close to the pre-war line of control. And maybe there's a small chance that Ukraine could even recapture Crimea. If we take these and the other possible outcomes, and weigh them by their relative likelihoods, we might get something like this as the average expected outcome. Wherever that line is, think about what would happen if the parties simply implemented it right now. By definition, neither country could hold more territory in expectation by fighting a war instead. And by implementing it, no one else has to die, no more money has to be spent on tanks, and we can go back to some semblance of normalcy in Europe. In fact, there is some wiggle room on these settlements. The space between this yellow line and the white line represents Ukraine's costs of war. All we need to do is convert Ukraine's value of lost life and monetary inefficiencies into square kilometers of land. I know that seems weird, but governments make these kinds of strange comparisons all the time. Tons of agencies do this within the United States government alone, and for them, the estimate is $10 million per person.